Thank you, Brian. A family is remembering the life of a 14-year-old shot and killed in a Kernersville park this week. Kernersville police say Marcus Key was shot in the head Wednesday evening at the 4th of July park. He later died. The 14-year-old's grandmother tells us he was at the park playing with his mom and siblings before that shooting.
You think about packing up your children and going to the park to play. You never think that in a split second that you're going to go home one child less.
Anthony says Marcus was compassionate and selfless. There is a GoFundMe page set up right now for the family if you would like to donate. The link is on WXII12.com. 4th of July Park in Kernersville is now back open. Police believe this was an isolated incident and do not think there is a threat to the public. No information has been released about a potential suspect. Happening now in Greensboro, police are investigating a shooting that hurt one person. That victim is in the hospital this morning. We don't know how seriously they were hurt, but police say that shooting happened around 5:30 last night on Patio Place. That's just off Phillips Avenue. No suspect information is available yet either. And both the Greensboro Police Department and Guilford County Sheriff's Office are looking into an incident of a gun brought to a school. This happened at Grimsley High School, and a spokesperson for the school district says a student brought it in and it was then turned over to law enforcement Wednesday. The gun was not loaded. Greensboro Police and the Guilford County Sheriff's Office have not told us yet if the student will be charged.
It is 6:03. An infectious disease expert at Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, says it will likely be a difficult flu season amid this COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Christopher Ohl says more than 100 flu cases have been reported at the health system in just the last 2 weeks. He says for every 50 cases of the flu, there is about 1 case of COVID-19.
And COVID will still be around, and so that's gonna be tough for our acute care hospitals because flu season and respiratory viral season produces pneumonia, even if it's not COVID, and they get admitted to the hospital. So that happens every year, and this year it's gonna be a little worse than the usual year because the resurgence of flu and COVID.
And today, a CDC advisory panel will meet about COVID-19 booster shots. The panel will discuss Pfizer's request to allow all adults to get its booster. The FDA approved Pfizer's application just yesterday. If it is approved by the CDC today, the boosters could be available for all adults as early as this weekend.
Looking ahead, the Piedmont Craftsman Fair is happening this weekend, and some people will get in for free.
Yeah, to get a shot at free admission, you have to get a shot of the COVID-19 vaccine. Rachel Ellis joins us live this Friday with more. Good morning, Rachel.
Devontae, Audrey, good morning. The first 100 people to get their COVID-19 vaccine during tomorrow's clinic will get one Piedmont Craftsman Fair Day pass. Now, Arts Council of Winston-Salem is teaming up with the Forsyth County Health Department to host the free and open to the public vaccination clinic for anyone 12 years old and up. All 3 vaccines will be available, which are the Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, and Pfizer shots. First and second doses, as well as boosters, will be offered, and pre-registration is optional, and walk-ups are welcome.
We've had quite a year and a half. The arts have been ravaged. Theaters were shut down. Musicians weren't able to perform with their ensembles. And Arts Council, since the community started reopening, we've been committed to doing our part to make sure the community is safe.
And again, the vaccination clinic will be held tomorrow. It's happening from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Milton Rhodes Center for the Arts right here in Winston-Salem. We're live in Winston-Salem this morning. Rachel Ellis, WXII 12 News.
Rachel, thank you. 6:06. A proposed state budget is now law. Governor Roy Cooper signed that bill just last night. That means North Carolina is no longer the only state in the U.S. without a budget in place. The $26 billion spending plan includes funding for education, state workers, and retirees as well. It does not expand Medicaid coverage. That's something the governor did want. He says he will keep fighting for the budget items he wanted, but thinks this bill is a good first step forward. Vote delayed. House Democrats will have to wait a bit longer to vote on President Joe Biden's Build Back Better bill. Behind me now, soon to be, will be a live look at the House floor, where Republican leader Kevin McCarthy has been talking for hours now. Aixa Diaz is in Washington this morning to explain the overnight discussion.
Democrats don't need Republicans to pass this bill, but Republicans have been able to delay the vote. Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy on the House floor for hours overnight, forcing Democrats to change plans. They wanted to vote last night. Instead, they'll do it this morning. Democrats are moving forward with the bill after the Congressional Budget Office released its cost analysis. It shows the social spending package would add $367 billion to the deficit, not counting the money the IRS would bring in through stricter tax enforcement.
Today, House Democrats want to pass more wasteful, unnecessary spending by Washington.
This legislation is so historic. It is so transformative. It is so different.
The bill includes free universal pre-K, an expansion of the child tax credit, and lower prescription drug prices. If this passes today, it heads over to the Senate, where more negotiations are expected. In Washington, I'm Aik Sadia.